Last time on Batman here at Comicstorian. Batman discovered the one thing that he's never had before, happiness. And he questioned whether or not Batman can be happy. But it turns out that making him happy was a plan from Bane and from Flashpoint Batman, aka Thomas Wayne. The idea was to give Batman true happiness by allowing him to find love with Catwoman and then rip it away. It was at issue 50 that they were supposed to have their wedding, but Bane used the Joker to convince Catwoman to break it off, taking that happiness away from Batman. After that, a series of events happened that broke Batman down even further and made him question if he was even a good Batman or if he deserved to be Batman. It ultimately led to Batman versus his own father from an alternate dimension. And the winner, as it turns out, was Thomas Wayne. Bruce Wayne was pretty much exiled, sent off to be happy, oddly enough. Because as it turns out, Thomas Wayne did not kill or dispose of Batman. He left him to be recovered by Catwoman. The city of Bane started up recently, and Bane took over the entirety of Gotham and struck a deal with the world around him. He'll keep order within his city using villains as his police officers if nobody enters the city. And to prevent the Bat family from trying to retake Gotham, he put up one final thing. If a member of the Bat family enters the city, then he will kill Alfred Pennyworth. Well, in our last story, Damian entered the city. And Damian fought against Thomas Wayne, and Damian lost. And he watched as Bane broke Alfred Pennyworth's neck in front of him. So now the question is, where is Bruce Wayne after being defeated by Thomas Wayne and after the death of Alfred Pennyworth? That is what we are going to be covering today. If you're wondering where you are, this is Comicstorian. We take some of your favorite stories within your favorite pop culture universe, be it a comic book, video game, or movie, and we break down the story into what we call the complete story. And it's an audio drama. And today, you are here to enjoy Batman City of Bane, issues 78 and 79. As the sun shines down on the crystal blue water, Catwoman asks, "How do you feel?" And Batman tells her that he's fine. Cat smiles, telling him that she likes how he lies, and the two pull their kayaks onto the beach. And Batman says that he's not sure what she wants him to say. He's fine. Everything's fine. As the two lay in the beach, Cat tells him okay. She believes him. But then Bat smiles, telling her that he likes how she lies. As the day goes on, Cat asks an important question. What are they? And Bat says that it doesn't matter. In a few days, according to the boys that she talked to on the mountain after the only thing that can defeat Bane is coming here. If they can take it, they can take back Gotham from Bane. He was hurt. He is training. And with her help, Bat is getting better. And he's going to be better. And that's all that matters. And as the night comes, the two go to their separate rooms. But as Cat lays down, she says that she can hear him awake over there. The walls are thin. And if he's awake, she's awake. So go to bed. Bat says that everything is fine, but Cat tells him no, he isn't. It's his breathing. It changes when he's sleeping. The tension that he builds up all day fades. It's nice to hear him letting go. He leans up telling her that it's just breathing. He doesn't do anything different when he sleeps. And Cat says that he does when he's with her. Now he needs to go to sleep. She's tired of worrying about him. Batman lays back down telling her that he doesn't, he's fine. Everything's fine. And Cat asks him if he ever gets tired of lying. So Batman says, yes, all the damn time. And the next day, the two go out into the forest to continue the training. But before jumping off the waterfall, Batman asks, I thought cats were supposed to hate water. And she smiles, telling him it's about hitting the water, feeling it trying to drown you and enjoying that, knowing that you'll come back up. She leaps off into it, stating that she'll race him to the bottom. And as the two jump, they swim. And they come back up laughing. Cat swims over to Batman, pulling back the cowl. But before he can say anything, she tells him to shut up, just shut up. She moves her lips closer to Batman's, and she stops. No, it doesn't matter. So Batman pulls the cowl back over his face, telling her, yeah. And later, as the night sets, the two sit around a campfire, with Cat stating that she used to imagine them growing old together, and that they weren't all that different. They were still the bat and the cat, the lion and the knight, just older, and they had a daughter. And she was so much like him that it was almost annoying. Always sullen, trouble-making friends, forever trying to help anyone. At night, they would talk about the surreal old days, the Joker and the Penguin, and all the absurd rest of them, and then they'd laugh. They'd argue over whether it was a boat or the street. Where did they meet? But that day, when she jumped, the future died and she killed it. She thought it was fine. She was a hero. She did what heroes do. She sacrificed for the needs of others, and everyone needs Batman, and Batman can't be happy. She's here to help Bruce Wayne be happy, but she was convinced that if Bruce Wayne was happy, there would be no Batman. So she did what she had to do, and she jumped off the roof. She left him, and it was fine, but it wasn't fine, was it? He didn't just get over it, and neither did she. She kept seeing it. She tried to forget, but there it was, the two of them, holding each other. She spent so much time crying and even stupidly hoping that he'd... Sometimes she'd sit and wait. She'd wait for him to come out at night. But then she realized the problem. She wasn't a hero. Heroes don't wait like that. They don't cry like that. A hero would celebrate the victory. The world was saved. She wasn't a hero. She was a thief. So she waited, and she wept. The wood logs crackle, and Batman tells her, I waited too, and I wept too. The next morning, the two go back to training, and Cat tells him to throw the stupid batarang. And he does, but he says that it's not a good idea. She snatches it out of the air, telling him that she is trying to get him stronger. He has to throw it like it's real. She's not a teenager out trying to steal her first purse. Throw it like you mean it, like this. And she throws the batarang back with force, forcing Batman to catch it inches from his face. And he says, this isn't. But she stops him, yelling, throw it like you're angry. Pretend that you were this close to happiness, and I took it from you. Pretend I made a decision for the both of us. Pretend that I decided that you needed to be alone forever. That you could be Batman forever. Come on, Bruce. You have to feel the weight of it. What I did to you. Put that in there. It doesn't matter. I'll catch it. No matter how hard you throw it. With all that anger, I will always catch it. Batman grips the batarang, and he drops it. No, you weren't the one who did this to me. I was afraid. Afraid that I couldn't put anyone above the vow. That's why you left. You knew me. You knew my fear. She pushes him away, stating that he doesn't know a damn thing. And Batman tells her, we were close and we didn't make it. And it broke me. But never in all that time did I blame you. You believed that I needed to be alone to be Batman. You believed this because I believed this. What if I had to be brought low to see that? That I had to die and awake to see it, to really see you, to see what if it's not true? What if maybe we don't live because of hurt? We live to fight the hurt. Cat tries to state that he doesn't know what he's talking about, but Batman tells her, I'm not fine. Everything's not fine. My world is dust without you. So Batman picks Cat up and they kiss. And the next morning, Batman walks out onto the beach, seeing Cat sitting down, stating, I didn't notice you leave. She smiles, telling him that she can be quiet. Batman sits down next to her, telling her, you didn't need to do this, any of it. And she leans back into Batman, stating that according to the boys on the mountain, Magpie is selling her stolen venom here in a few days. They take it back, they take Gotham. They needed to do all of it. And later that day, the two sit at a bar listening to the news when a reporter mentions Gotham City, about how the seemingly endless crime waves have suddenly stopped, and only now that the criminals are running the streets. There's also reports of a sadistic Batman carrying out acts of violence on those unwilling to cooperate. Another man at the bar laughs. Good. That place is a damn cesspool and somebody's finally doing something. Guess that Batman finally grew a pair. Cat tells the man, whereof one cannot speak, thereof one must be silent. The man reaches over, touching Cat's leg, stating, come on, what the hell do you know? You ever been to Gotham? I got a cousin in Gotham. He's special forces. Times are finally changing there. So Cat punches the guy out of his chair, telling him, yeah, she knows, and they're the ones changing them. As the sun sets, the two suit up, and Batman says, Alfred signaled. He's safe. I'm sending Damian in. Cat sighs, telling him, so we owe some to the Endless. And Batman looks at her, telling her, I wish we could stay, just us here. She hugs him, stating that people are hurting, and he needs to fight. He needs her. So fight for them with her beside him. And she'll fight for them with him beside her. The two wait, and Batman tells Cat that he loves her. She tightens her grip, stating that she loves him too. And later, as Magpie's yacht sails by, Batman asks, are you ready? And Cat tells him, quote, Kite Man, hell yeah. Once in position, the two board the ship, taking out the guards, and as Cat kicks Magpie to the ground, She tells her that it's over. They got the venom and the payment. But she is lucky that she gets to go back to Gotham. She says that she's going to guess that she's supposed to deliver a message to Bane. The cat grabs the diamond necklace, ripping it from Magpie's neck, telling her, "Oh no, he's Batman, I'm Catwoman. We are the message." So the next morning, the two walk along the beach with Cat looking at the necklace, stating that this is a Connor diamond from the Gotham Museum. She's stolen it 4 times, and he's caught her stealing it 4 times. She tosses the diamond into the air, and Batman tells her that she can't keep it. She drags the guy out of the cold gutter, gives him hope and love. Set him up. Join him in the greatest fight of his life. And he won't even let her have an itty-bitty, teensy-weensy little diamond. As Batman snatches the diamond before Cat can catch it, she sighs, stating, "Apparently." She then walks off asking, "Anyone told you that you're no fun?" And Batman stands there. "Thank you." The two look at each other for a moment, and Cat smiles, stating, "This is what love is. It's who takes care of you, and that's all it is to it." And Bat tells her that time, on the street, before the bat, even after when he wore the costume, he was not fully formed. He was not yet Batman. But when they saw each other again, later, on the boat, he had embraced the identity. It was his truth meeting hers for the first time. So the truth is of whether or not they met on the street or the boat is both. And after what happened, maybe he's more than the bat, more than the vow. Maybe he's something. Maybe they can meet again, here, now. She hugs him, stating that they met on the beach. And Batman tells her, "Yes, we met on the beach." And after a few moments, Cat says, "Wait, we agreed? Holy crap, Bane is in trouble now." And that brings us one step closer to the conclusion of City of Bane. Now, this storyline only has 6 issues left, 80 through 85, and it's going to be the conclusion of the City of Bane. And then it jumps into a new maxi series that is coming out called The Bat and the Cat. Well, Batman and Catwoman, I'm not 100% sure what it's called, but that's what it is. It's the follow-up series to this to conclude the Batman-Catwoman situation. If you've been following this as I have since the beginning of Batman Rebirth, into the wedding, into the battle against Bane, into the whole thing with Flashpoint Batman, then you're probably ready for it to conclude and see what the massive conclusion to the whole Tom King run is. Because I know I am. I want to see where this is going to go. And if you want to follow it right now, go check it out at your local comic book store or digitally online as Batman. But if you want to wait for me to cover it, then subscribe to the channel, because that's the only way you're going to get it. If you want more Batman, give this video a like and let me know in the comments down below what you like about Batman and Catwoman. Should Batman be with her or should he not? This has been a long story, and it's going to make a heck of a full story when it's done. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time right here at the Comicstorian channel.